Welcome back to Sakuracraft. This is cnuz and I welcome you to the next episode. We have some plans for today and I'm standing on top of my redstone shop because I want to build another shop this episode and we also want to build a farm. But for now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. If you're new, consider subscribing and I will show you what we will sell in the new shop. We have a little bit of business to deal with before we really start with this episode, and it's about the saloon. And I can see that it... Whoa! Oh! I have my Elytra activated. It's so funny, when you activate your Elytra, you cannot climb a ladder. Yeah, but I can see that Eagle changed or started the interior for the saloon, and he told me how he wants to activate the song, and he asked to have it activated by throwing an item, any item on the ground, and then it gets spit out again. And then he said actually to remove the loop and to just have it play once. So kind of like a jukebox, you throw something, it activates, it plays once. So, and then he also asked how much he owes me, and I am not so sure. This was 20 stacks of wood. This was 10 stacks of redstone just for the materials. So 20 stacks of wood are 20 diamonds. So I'm thinking, I don't want to be greedy, but I know that Eagle is also an understanding business partner. So I'm thinking a stack of diamonds should be a fair price. I think that's what I will charge him. Let me know what you think about it. So we need to remove the loop here. We can do it just like this. And then we change the activation by using an item and a hopper. I have fixed or implemented the change to the note block song. So now we can throw an item, we get it back, and the song starts. That's very nice. Let's have a look how this works. Basically, oh, I did not mean to do that. Basically, we have a hopper minecart underneath this block. And it goes into this hopper, into this dropper. And when an item goes into the hopper, it registers and gives a pulse to the sticky piston to activate the song. And then there's a small detector for the dropper to spit the item out again. Yeah, I will leave a sign for Eagle. That makes 64 diamonds. C. Actually, I will let him know to put it in my mailbox. Perfect. That's for Eagle, and I think he should know what this means. Yeah. This cute monster has so far been the end shop on the server, selling Elytras and Shulker boxes or Shulker Shells. And it is out of stock. Oh, it got cleared out? No, did not get cleared out. It is out of stock, and I thought competition is good. So he was selling 3 Shulker Shells for 4 diamonds. So 2 Shulker boxes for 8... 3 Shulker boxes for 8 diamonds. So I will have to think about my price. And he was selling an Elytra for 48 diamonds. I think the Elytra was way overpriced. But the Shulker boxes were fairly cheap, I think. I needed more Shulker boxes. And because they were out of stock, I went end raiding. Whenever I want to play Minecraft on the server and I don't want to record or I cannot record, I try to find projects that I don't need to record but still are productive. So sometimes I go mining for diamonds and sometimes I go endbusting. And this is, I can't really remember, but at least 5 hours of endbusting, I think. This is all the diamonds, iron and gold and some emeralds that I got from the chests, which is quite amazing. I don't have either an iron or gold farm so far, so I'm happy to take these, but also 2 stacks of diamonds. That's very much worth it. Then we have a lot of tools. We have all the pickaxes and swords. These are all the enchanted tools that don't have a curse on them. Some of them are amazing. Like there are some feather falling boots or depth strider, I think. But most of them are not that amazing. Shovels, pants and helmets. We have 12 dragon heads and 37 shulkers heads. And the 12 dragon heads might be telling what is in this. Yes, we got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 Elytras and 13 stacks of Shulker Shells. Yeah, that was a lot of end raiding, a lot of end busting, but it was a lot of fun. And this will be the stock for the new shop. I think it's funny that some people that have seen my videos have called me a builder, which certainly is the case by now, but usually, before I started making videos, I enjoyed building farms the most about Minecraft. So I thought we will do both in this episode. As I just showed you, we will build the end shop, and for that we need an awesome design. And for now, I think we will hop into my creative world to have a look at ideas for the shop. Before we hop over, I have to show you where I want to build the shop. I want to build it here. There used to be a ship here for the treasure hunts, and I can see myself building another ship, but I was thinking about a flying ship similar to the ships in the end cities. So I'm thinking about having some kind of dock that goes a little bit up and then having a flying ship here. But let's take a look in creative. Yeah, we are in my creative world for builds and not for redstone. And I thought I will show you this because I wanted to kind of show the process of how I'm designing things. So I really want and like the idea of the end ship to be the shop. But I didn't just want to copy it. So here I built a replica and it's the same over there. This will be my reference for how it looked originally. And this is the one that I will now adapt. And first of all, I want to bring in warped wood and stairs and stems. Because I really like this color and I think it goes great with the purple. For example, I'm not sure if that will look great. For example, if I do it like this, I think this whole middle part could look amazing. Here we go. If it's in this turquoise green, some people call it blue. To me, it's more green than blue. But I think this already looks amazing. And I will think of a few more accents and work on it. But I wanted to show you how I'm doing this, and maybe I'll show you a progress update. But then we will build it on the server. I may or may not have gotten carried away, as so often. I started replacing some blocks. I started placing some of the warped wood, and then I thought maybe place some crimson wood, and that's how it turned out. It looks vastly different. But I did want to try to keep the shape the same. The only shape aspects that I changed is the sails, I think. And I tried to implement an Eye of Ender into the sail. It's looking funky. Certainly. But I do kind of like it. And let me show you this with shaders. So as you maybe know, my laptop is not very good. So it's super laggy, but I can turn on the shaders and then we can just have a look at it from a standpoint like this, from a frame. And this is how it looks. And this is how it looks during the night. I think that's awesome. If I move, it's gonna be super low frames. Yeah, but I think this will be the build that I'm going to build on the server in the shopping district now. And I thought to try something different this time. This time I showed you before how it will look, and now you will see a time lapse. I hope you enjoy. So this is what we have so far. Very, very nice. And let's try to land on the tip, because we still need to place this thing, the dragon head, and I think now it's complete. It's mostly complete. We don't have a way in yet, so we will have to build that in a minute. And this is how it looks on the inside. And I had one too few of these crimson stems, so I gathered one more to place it here. And this will be where we put the stock to sell. So let me grab the materials for the stock so that we can actually start selling stuff if someone wants to buy something. And also let me grab the material to build some kind of, I don't know the exact term, some kind of bridge or like pathway, like a pier, but since it goes into the air, I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess a pier for an airship or a pseudo airship. So I was thinking I will grab this shulker box. I actually sold already in Elytra, kind of backhanded without the shop. And I thought to craft up all the chests. Let's see if I have some chests, 6 of them. Let's grab a stack of wood or 2. To craft up all the shulkers and put them in the ship. Do I have any more barrels? I don't. Okay, I will be able to craft some barrels as well, and the barrels will be where I put the elytras in. I have some slabs on me as well. I already got those for the pier. Let's head back over and fill up the inside of the ship with shulker boxes and tag it with a price. I actually need to grab a sign. Okay, I put most of my stuff in this chest right now. Let's see how many shulker boxes can fit in my inventory and how many we can fit into the ship. I'm actually not sure if I can use the double click. I can. Very nice, very nice. So that's how. Okay. I cannot place them. Obviously, I cannot place them without holding shift next to each other. Yeah, let's see how many we can fit in here and if it will still look decent or not. That's the first batch. So I think we can get a few more in here. And that's after 2 batches of 27 each. So that's quick math, 54 shulkers so far. Let's see how much further we can go. So this is all the chests I had from this 3 stacks of logs. So that's 3, almost 4 inventories worth. Some 100 shulker boxes right here. Yeah, that's looking awesome. I try to be a little bit more orderly here. My OCD kicking in. Yeah, I will fill in more, maybe also some on this side, but I don't want it to be completely full. I kind of like this idea of it being some kind of storage where you kind of can walk on top of it. Let me come back with a few more chests. Let's try another 1.5 stacks of chests. Actually, let's put an elytra in one of the shulkers. So if you're one of the people playing on the server watching this video right now, let me say I will dig up something and hide it somewhere. You can get a free elytra if you happen to buy this box without looking into it in before. To be honest, I don't want to have much more in here. Maybe a few more here, maybe some here, but I like to be able to look outside of the window. I like it, as I just said, to not be too full. And with that, I think that's it. I really enjoy to have this kind of pathway to get to everywhere. On this side, this is kind of orderly, but then this side is a complete mess. Yeah, and look at this. We still have so many shulker shells left. More than 8 stacks, so that's more than 4 stacks of shulker boxes. That's amazing. These elytras, I think I will put in a barrel somewhere up here, maybe up here. Let's figure that out. I wasn't sure where to put the barrel, and I kind of like it here, but at the same time I want it to be easily accessible. And I think we will enter the ship from here. So I think I will just plug it down right there, put all the elytras in. And then about the pricing. So I want new people that join the server to have an easy time accessing Elytras. So I think I will sell them for 10 diamonds for people who are getting their first Elytra with that purchase. So I trust these people on the server, to be very honest. Then for people who already have Elytras or who already had Elytras and lost them for some reason, I think I will price them at 25 diamonds each. I think this should be understandable. If this is your first Elytra on the server, 10 diamonds. For anyone else, 25 diamonds. And let's put a sign for the Shulkers in here. And I haven't decided on a price yet. Shulkers inside. And then I'm thinking, what is a good price? I'm thinking 3 diamonds per Shulker is a fair price. I think that's not too much, honestly. It would make me very rich, but I think people are also willing to pay that price. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, I decided to sell 1 for 3 diamonds and 10 for 25 diamonds. I prefer to put the full word, but it wouldn't fit in the last row. And it's very asymmetrical right now, and I may or may not fix that later. I think that's it for the store itself. Anyone can now come and... Oh, I don't have a payment chest yet for the Shulkers. Maybe let me plug one down. And then I need a sign. I ran out of signs and I didn't want to go back to my base. Anyhow, I will grab a sign, put down the price for it, put down a label for the payment chest or barrel, and then we will fix the pier. I started with a pier and I have questions. I have so many questions. So this is the basic... Whoa, ice. This is the basic shape that I was going for. And I wanted to break it up a little bit for it not to be too straight. So I did a little bit different here in the bottom. But what I now realize is it's very far. Like it goes into the shopping district a lot further than I thought. And I'm not sure I want that. I'm not sure I want that for the... What was that? I'm not sure if I want that for the look of the pier itself, and I'm also not sure I want to block so much of the other stuff. But then the entry to this ice shop is here, so it's a little bit before the pier, and then the entry to this one, you can kind of go off to the side. Hello, L. If you're watching my videos and you haven't seen his, go and have a watch. Yeah, I'm undecided. I think I want to try it like this, though, because I like the shape a lot more. And I wouldn't enjoy it if it was too steep, I think. We will try to break it up a little bit to make it look a little bit rougher, nicer, more varied, not all the same. That's what the prismarine slabs are for, and the warped trapdoors and these kind of things. We use lots of soul lanterns. Let's keep going with this, and let's see if then we decide differently or if then it's too late and we just have to go with it anyways. This is basically what I'm imagining to change up how it looks. I don't want it to look too much like a pattern, but I want to bring in a dark prismarine slab every once in a while and also a warped trapdoor. I think this could look good for it to be a little bit rougher and not so clean. Let me do this to the top, and we will keep it too wide and then add some kind of railing. The interesting thing is if we have the trapdoor on the top of a block, you can actually walk across like as if it's normal. But then if you have it on the bottom, the next one, you can't make that step. But you should always be able to walk if you're in the middle of this. And right now my phone is ringing. I'm sorry for that. But yeah, I'm trying to make it so that you can at least run straight if you go in the middle. Now that we have the main staircase or pier in place, we will be using birch as a railing, as an outline. And this is, again, super annoying to place because it's just half a slab above. But I will use some birch fences as well to, again, make it look a little bit rougher. And then I can also use this to make the placing of the blocks a little bit easier. One side is done and I do enjoy it. I do like it. Let's do the other side. There is some mowing going on behind me. Yeah, but the other side is in as well. And let's continue with this. I still enjoy it. I still like it. And I will add another color, and that is some dark oak fence gates and fences as the very outside railing. Again, as this is still not very secure, you can easily just walk off accidentally. So I will be adding those. Let's see how I tested it in the creative world, but I can't quite remember. I only tested it for the even ones. How did I do this? Okay, I think I figured it out. Let's start at the bottom because it's a little bit easier there to start up. Let's see if I can place this here with a jump move. Yes, very nice, very nice. And that's the wrong one. Let's do this again here. Okay, this is the correct place. And then we use the fences on the side, 2 up. And then we use another fence gate. Fence on the side, fence up, another fence gate. Very nice. The last thing that we will add is soul lanterns on top of all of these. And I know it's not super safe. I said earlier that you could walk off before, but you can still walk off right now. That's not the point, even though I said it was. Let's add these lanterns up here, and then we will also dangle some lanterns from the bottom with some chains. Let's have a look how that will look. It is done. I think it is done. The shop is completely completed. Completely completed. I removed the path blocks here, and as you saw earlier, Elle was working on the streets. So we will have to think of something here because mine is an even number and the street is uneven. But I think for now, that's very nice. That's very nice. I want to show this to you once more with the shaders on, but let's first move to a spot maybe over... Whoa. What's that? I don't... it doesn't matter. Okay, let's turn on the shaders. And here we are. Okay, I guess I should wait for until it's night because it looks a million times better when it's night. But it still looks super beautiful, but I was especially looking forward to the lights of the soul lanterns, and they're waving in the wind. That's amazing. I'm so much looking forward to one day when I have a better PC to play with shaders on. But also I enjoy the vanilla feel of no shaders of normal Minecraft. Okay, I think that's it for today with the shop. And this is what it looks like at night. I love the lights. I love the lights. Awesome, awesome. I am in my AFK spot right now for the witch farm. Down there it is. I am editing right now, or basically I'm done with editing except for this clip, and I cut out a few of my promises to build a farm in this episode. I think I mentioned it still a few times, but our time is out for today. I'm really looking forward to building more farms because I love building farms, and so we will tackle that in the next episode. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did so, make sure to leave a like. If you're new, consider subscribing, and I will see you in the next episode.